Leo the Lion. Once upon a time, in a dense jungle, there lived a mighty lion named Leo. He was the king of the jungle, feared and respected by all the animals. Leo was strong, powerful, and majestic, and he knew it. He roared loudly and strutted around, making sure everyone knew who was in charge. One day, Leo was out hunting when he stumbled upon a group of baby animals, lost and alone in the jungle. They were shivering, hungry, and scared. Leo looked at them, and for the first time, he felt something he had never felt before: compassion. Leo couldn't believe it. He was a fierce lion, feared by all, and yet, he found himself wanting to protect and care for these helpless little creatures. He decided to take them under his wing and bring them back to his den. As days went by, Leo took care of the babies, hunting for them and teaching them how to survive in the jungle. He watched over them, protecting them from danger and making sure they were always safe. The baby animals began to look up to Leo, and they admired him for his strength and bravery. They followed him everywhere he went, and Leo found himself enjoying their company. He had never felt this happy and content before. One day, Leo decided to show off his strength to the baby animals. He asked them to watch as he lifted a massive boulder with his powerful jaws. But as he was doing so, he didn't realize that one of the babies was standing too close to the boulder. Suddenly, the boulder slipped from Leo's mouth and fell towards the baby. Leo quickly sprang into action, grabbing the baby and saving him from harm. The baby was safe, but Leo had injured his paw while lifting the boulder. The baby animals were worried and afraid for their beloved Leo. They knew that he was in pain, and they wanted to help him. But Leo, too proud to admit his weakness, refused their help. Days went by, and Leo's paw didn't heal. It got worse, and soon he couldn't hunt for himself or the babies. He was suffering, but he still refused to accept help from the baby animals. One day, a wise old monkey named Miko came to visit Leo. He looked at Leo's paw and said, "Leo, you need to let the baby animals help you. There's no shame in admitting that you need help. It's not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength." Leo thought about Miko's words and realized that he had been too proud and selfish. He had let his ego get in the way of his happiness and health. He knew he needed help, and he finally let the baby animals care for him. As the baby animals nursed Leo back to health, he learned an essential lesson about pride, ego, and selfishness. He realized that asking for help is not a sign of weakness but a sign of strength. He also learned that compassion and kindness are just as important as strength and power. From that day on, Leo became a different lion. He was still strong and powerful, but he was also kind and compassionate. He knew that true strength came from being humble and accepting help when we need it. And so, Leo, the mighty lion, learned an important lesson about the true meaning of strength and power. It's not just about being strong and feared, but also about being kind and compassionate. It takes a wise and strong person to recognize their limitations and accept help from others.